Alright, so we're loading into the real game number 1 after the fake number 1. We're gonna have the same teams. And everyone be their own judge of whether we are right to call this a rematch of game 1. Get out of the chat, Hachi. Okay. So there is the man himself in the red playing as Serena. It is Hachi. His buddy in the yellow. Oh, I've never said this before. It is Carson Cameras playing as Decimus. On the opposing side, we got a solid conviction. In the blue, he is Johnson. And his buddy is Rock Generation. Playing as Kinsano. Right, let's take a quick look at these builds. Hachi still playing standard. It's basically a repeat of the last game, guys. They even took it as far as their build loaders. I'm not sure if Rock has done this build, though. I'm not sure if that was the exact same build. Oh, cars with the mini base steel. Holy crap. Picking up those crates as well. Really limiting solid conviction's ability to get back into this and pick up everything. Yeah, he's immediately throwing down the barracks. Man, if Cars could have stolen another mini, that would have been huge, but he's not gonna get there in time now. That chopper is just not fast enough to catch up. Oh, is it though? Like, if he looks, there's a chance that he'll pick it up for— oh my goodness! The Xbox Master Race clicks faster than a solid conviction. What have we got out of these guys? It is literally the same build out of Hachi. It's a much better start from Carson Cameras, though. That is crazy. I'm telling ya. Jump back brutes on this side of the map. You know what I'd like to see? I'd like to see some rage on those boys. Because we haven't yet. And actually it got buffed so heavily that I truly believe that there's opportunity for it, especially if paired with a heal from a solid conviction. Oh, sorry, from Hachi. Could be real big. Chopper falls, and actually there's enough infantry here to clean up. Really good team coordination from Rock Generation and solid conviction. This mini is without a doubt going to fall. Although Carson Cameras could be stocking up some suicide grunts there. That would honestly work really well right now. They're good against the Marines. They're not as good against the Flamers, however. Okay, he's still got one here. So he's making jump back brutes on both sides. Okay, there's a Suis. Oh, and on the other side, solid conviction has stolen one himself. That's gonna get cleaned up, though. There's no units here whatsoever. And yeah, that's just a lot of cryo troopers. Minibase is getting a little lower now. Is he still making Suis? No, it looks like he cancelled. Did he? No, he's just letting them go now. Oh, that's a beautiful stun and really good suicide gun connection. Cleans up a ton of infantry units. So even if he didn't stop this dying, that was a great trade. Well done by Carson Cameras. Very surprising there. For the blue team right there. Oh, that's a great stun on those. They need to jump the hell out of here. Or they could sacrifice themselves for the generator. It's a tough call to make. Like, I think he's going for the sacrifice there. Yeah, he's definitely doing it. Oh, gets a heal on that. Will it stay alive? Oh my goodness, it's so close. There is one more jump back brute left. Will it be enough? There's also a grunt pew-pewing a little bit. Oh, more jump routes coming in. But will it be enough with all these flamers and the jackrabbit and the marines? That stays alive, man. Hatchy going for the quick expand. I think he's going to make, oh. I thought it was going to be a second gen, but he's doing an armory. Oh, he's got the second gen at the back, right? That makes sense. Yeah, I was like, why doesn't he have more stuff? But that explains it. So he's kind of rushing, but kind of not at the same time. He's just making some... Consider these more anti-infantry units at this stage than anti-building. However, rock generation only making the turret now. By the time it's upgraded, he could lose some serious amount of buildings here. Going for the heavy supply pads is a great play when someone is going vehicles, as they'll be starved for supplies. Absolutely starved. And destroying these is just making it so difficult to keep up the vehicle production and remaking the buildings. Flamer drop will help a little bit, but Cryo Trooper such is better, especially within the aura. It is just so risky. Okay, both teams stabilize in terms of mini bases. Solid Conviction coming over to help. Oh, that is probably the worst unit to leave behind. That's so powerful. Oh well. Hatchy actually deciding to spread out now. The anti-infantry turret finishes up. Should be able to clean up everybody here. Now, bear in mind that when these buildings freeze, they actually stop producing resources for that time. So that's definitely felt on the rock generation's side. We still got that, of course. It's an okay vortex. It's not good, really, because there's almost nothing fighting against those guys. And there's just too little left, so... Yeah, Hatchy has to back out. But he does have this base. And he's going up to tier 2 himself. It's not like Rock Generation was able to make a huge amount of units here. Solid Conviction is generated, that's just so funny. Oh! Eating the mine. Oh! Eating all the mines, they're right there. Those are worth their cost. And this guy survives just a little bit. Oh man, if you could just freeze that heavy supply pad, that would be more than worth it. I don't think anyone's gonna notice this one dude. If this guy gets the kill, he's the MVP of the game. Oh, the Rams are always very brutal against these vehicle heroes. Not gonna last very long. Even on the ice, just gets smashed. I don't believe Hatchy has the level 2 upgrade yet. Wait a second, what? Oh, that's yeah, that's a space upgrading. I thought he's going tier 3 and it's not showing, but actually he's gonna lose that generator. That was very expensive. Oh, definitely want to recycle that to get back just a little bit. Actually, might be losing the entire base. We'll probably be smoking it to avoid these units being able to see it. But you gotta bear in mind, like, that Nightingale is so dead right now. The Warthogs can shoot down and up at the same time. So you never want to fight against them without having, like, at least 4 Nightingales, because they'll just kill everything. Now, 2 Nightingales are healing each other, and luckily Carson Cameras came over to help out. Oh, that's a great EMP Mac. Will he turn around to take it on? Solid Conviction also coming around to help with his infantry. Where are his tier 2 units? He's made an airpad, he's made a barracks, so he's bringing some Cyclops right now. Oh, everything gets frozen out! That's a huge shatter! Oh! Rock Generation absolutely has to run away now. Luckily enough, though, he has a lot of power. He could just go tier 3 and pick up the grenade upgrade for the Hawks. Like, with the grenade launcher, they're just some of the best units in the game. that mini is gonna get cleaned up real quick, man. And then they have a chance to just loop around and take out all the rest. Ice Cream Truck gonna be way too slow at stopping that. Kodiak on the high ground ridge is slowing down this entire army now. Obviously very, very effective. And that chill, man. They just won't let these units go. They might freeze on the next impact, which is gonna happen in fact. Oh yeah, there's some freezing units. That Marine just barely gets away. Solid Conviction needs to actually go after that base rather than messing around with the one garrison. Flamehawk's doing a great job back there, cleaning up the minis. These guys are trying to chase, but it's just not working out. How is Rockjan doing? Is he getting tier 3? He just did. Just finished it. We should be seeing the grenade upgrade any moment when he reaches 750 power. Anytime now. Anytime. No, he's not paying that close attention right now to his spending. But yeah, he'll upgrade it soon. Carson Cameras was really struggling for pop right there. Actually, his Marauders get rammed and taken out in the process, but they have bound the Siphon now, and the Flamehawks just don't do a whole lot of damage to vehicles except for the rams until their third upgrade. Drop happens. Not quite enough. Again, you need to use the rams for those. Nightingale is gonna help those Marauders stay alive, but that's taking so many missiles from these Flamehawks. Again, Flamehawks are amazing against small numbers of Nightingales. It's still here. It's still working. Yeah, that Kodiak is gonna get shreked right there. No chance of survival. No one cares about the smoke as long as there's something to detect. Like, unless you're sitting in it because you can't shoot, but that wasn't the case at all. Okay, these Flamehawks are going on a suicide mission right there, trying to ram into the Reaver, but that Kodiak is just laying down cover fire. Actually, there's two Kodiaks, but one is not in range yet. Is gonna shoot at that infantry ball, however. Both are. Carson Camera is still in serious trouble, although he has pushed back this way. But what about the next? It's gonna be real scary. Okay, double air pad being thrown down. Is it gonna be triple? Wait, what? Is that a Condor? Oh, Rock Generation is going for the Condor, in fact. Not messing around with the Flamehawks at the third upgrade level even. He just wants to end it. Solid Conviction also laying down some pretty good suppression here. Oh, loses a Nightingale, unfortunately, to those Reavers, which are obviously very good at this stage. When there's not that many Nightingales, they're just going to pick them off one by one, man. The garrison is very useful there. Oh, wait a second, that's upgraded. I don't see that very often. Oh, that's a huge Mac! A huge cryo bomb as well. Is it gonna be blasted? Oh, it is. Oh, it is. Oh my goodness. The Pelican just leaves. It doesn't care. It got completely bugged out by that interaction. Oh man. Someone call QA. Huge Inferno being thrown down. Everyone there is gonna be really hurting, especially with the drop combo. Oh, locking down everyone. That ice cream truck is gonna have its ice cream melt. No one wants to buy that shit. Get out of here. Condor coming in. Has the same opinion of the situation. Also doesn't want any molten ice cream. See you later, Elsa. Excuse me guys, the scoreboard was actually wrong this whole time. We are red versus blue, not blue versus red. My apologies. But Oh yeah, that was a very nice condor at a very nice timing. Although I do believe that the game was put away already before that. Well played by both sides, however. No resignation. They're so used to ladder that they're just not thinking about it anymore, and you know how it go. Hey, that's just VM. Hoping to get into the opponent's head. Hechi is continuing with dropping stuff in. That's it. Team Blue takes game 1 out of this best of 3. And now we need a decision on the map from Hechi and Carson Cameras. So allow me to quickly message them here in the background. I messaged Hechi to the side. And yeah, here's some beautiful stats. Solid Conviction and Rock Generation are head-to-head in kills. They did really well in that aspect for sure. They also did a little bit better with resourcing, it seems. Yeah. Use way more leader powers. I really liked the Johnson and Kinsano combo, it was cool. Okay, so for the next game, we're gonna go same teams.